Hi, this is the TheBizLounge. I'm Mark. First trading day of July and the FTSE 100 kicked off the month in the green. Earlier it was up about 1/3% at 7,335. Now today we're going to take a look back at how the stocks we covered in June are doing so far. Let's get the worst performers out of the way first. And 88 Energy, this is an oil exploration company listed on the alternative investment market for smaller companies. Well, it saw its shares plummet after what Fuel.co.uk called a scary update. Now, I wasn't really a fan of this company. I hope I'm going to be wrong. I'm sure it will be at some point, but it is down 17% since we mentioned on the 15th of June, although it was up 5.5% today. One of my favourites, Boohoo.com, also having a tough month. It was down 9.7% since we mentioned it on the 10th of June, taking a hit as consumer spending concerns start to emerge in the UK economy. But you know, Boohoo does trade internationally too, and I think its expansion in Europe could help fill any gaps left by the UK market. Now, I do own this stock, and Boohoo's still up nearly 70% since the start of the year. Elsewhere, Fortune International rounding off the biggest follower since we touched on it just last week, June the 26th, down 7.5%. No one liking the picture there. Now, let's not forget, of course, though, that recent sessions on the London market were, well, the worst we've seen in months, really, brought on partly by concern that central banks may soon start tightening policy, basically start raising interest rates. The FTSE 100, well, it's lost more than 200 points, or nearly 3%, since June the 2nd. Now, among the best performers, if you can call it that, was temporary power and heating provider. This is a company called Aggreko. It provided all the power for the Glastonbury Music Festival last month, if you were there. Well, it's up 5.7% since we looked at it on June the 6th. Alternative online estate agent Purplebricks, we only looked at it at the end of last week, and it's up nearly 8%. It's also up more than 200% since the start of the year. Now, I do like this company, and I'd love to have some spare cash to buy some of it, but I don't. Finally, microchip licensing company Imagination Technologies are up 4.9% since the company said it would put itself up for sale earlier in the month. This was after it was sensationally dumped by one of its biggest customers, Apple. The shares fell massively, so don't read too much into that 5% rise. The company does say it's in talks with a potential buyer, so there could still be some gain if an attractive sale price is reached. Well, that was June. What will July hold? It may get shaky, so perhaps not entirely a bad idea to think about holding some cash at this point. Maybe even take some profit on any solid gains for now. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow.